We're going to post it on our Facebook.
Oh, it'll be up. Yeah, we're talking here on the Morning Brew with our friends Martha Medina and Diana Rael. They're asking when this stuff goes up live. We are live all morning, and then, of course, you can find us on the YouTubes. We love it on the YouTubes. You guys were even Facebooking this morning and tweeting at us, right? We love it when people do that. You can tweet at us at My Morning Brew, and you can find all the clips for the show there. It's awesome fun, and we love being able to share everything that we produce here at the show, just like you guys do at MANA de Albuquerque, right?
That's right.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about MANA, and you guys have a big show coming up.
Okay, yes, we do. You know, MANA is a national Latino organization founded in 1974 in D.C., and MANA de Albuquerque is one of the oldest chapters of, and there's chapters across the country, but MANA de Albuquerque is one of the oldest chapters. We focus on some key things for Latinas: leadership development, community service, education, and advocacy. And Hermanitas is one of the programs that kind of falls under our advocacy piece, or actually our leadership development piece.
And that means it's big sisters, little sisters, I guess, Hermanitas.
Right, they're all little sisters.
And how did you become the director of that program? And what do you do with the program?
Well, I think I just kind of fell into it. I've been doing it for about 7 years, and it's really easy to kind of get absorbed into the, really the whole, program and building leadership for the girls. I've been doing it for about 7 years. The program in Albuquerque has been here since about 2001. We focus on the same issues.
I'm sure you're meeting lots of wonderful young women.
Oh, I meet some great girls.
Yeah? What's some of the cooler success stories you've seen, and what are some of them doing?
I try to follow them. I do have a couple of girls this year that I've kept in touch with that are graduating from college. We have a great success rate. I want to say that our success rate is probably 99%. Our girls go on and go to college, graduate, and do really well.
And when you say success rate, is that graduating high school, graduating college, getting a job, or all of the above?
All of the above. I mean, they're able to, they're successful. They are successful in what they do. And they go out to, because the big piece is advocacy and community service. They go out and do some of those same things that, that our adult women do. They're great advocates. They, serve in their community.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So you have a new event coming up on April 28th at the National Hispanic Cultural Center.
Absolutely.
It sounds like fun.
Absolutely. It's called AVANZAMOS, which means going forward together. It's a registered trademark of the organization. This is our inaugural kickoff of our kind of our leadership piece at this event. And here we're going to have a terrific panel of women who are going to be speaking about their insights on their leadership journeys. And they include Bonnie Apodaca from Sandia, Rebecca Avatia from the National Hispanic Cultural Center, one of our
wonderful.
partners.
She's brand new there.
Yes.
She is really crushing it. She's gotten a new restaurant back.
Oh,
up,
she's
got the theater
kicking
together,
it.
right?
She really
it's great
is.
fun
so
to watch
we're
it.
excited about that it's going to be a great evening. We hope everyone will come out. It's $25 to register. You can register online at MANA de Albuquerque or get on our Facebook at MANA de Albuquerque as well.
Great.
It'll be a great event.
So what do you think some of the challenges young women are facing these days are? And how is it different from challenges people faced 20, 30 years ago?
I just think there's a lot more stress, there's a lot more pressure, there's peer pressure they're dealing with, there's just, the same issues adults deal with, but they're young. And so,
Where it seems to matter more.
It does matter more. And so what they need, what we provide them, I think, is that support, that kind of that sense of community that they always have someone to go to. They have a mentor that they can rely on. And they have activities that they get to participate in that they may not normally. Our DC event, that's where the girls were at.
I think we had some photos even. Yeah, here we go. Here's
we take them
some
to the legislative session every year.
Yeah.
They get recognized on the floor. We talk, so just to, let them know that these are places where they're, they can be,
Right.
So they can shoot higher.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of things like that, if you just expose somebody to the possibilities, then it makes a big difference, right?
Right.
Yeah. How, in terms of young Latina women, how has it changed, you think, from a few years ago? What are the things that are different?
I think the expectation is different. I think a lot of times our girls were not going to school, and now it's, you can do anything that anybody else can do. It's really about building up their self-esteem and getting them, keeping them motivated and really providing some of those tools to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Kind of helping them through the process.
And you yourself, I don't know your background fully, but is this the kind of thing that when you were 12 or 14, you could have?
Not so much. I wish there was. You know, I
Yeah.
think, you know, I faced some of the same challenges, but I had to work a little bit harder, you know,
Right.
and not really have some of those supports. I had a, you know, supportive family, and that was great. But as far as, you know, activities or the community providing things, I don't think that was really there so much.
Yeah, yeah. And well, and MANA, I mean, is this a program that just any young woman can just sign up for and be a part of? And, Or do you
Absolutely.
go out and recruit students, or?
We do recruit. However, we've had so many of the girls in the program for years, and so we get siblings.
Oh, of course. Or
Yes.
cousins, or
Yes, we get
friends
cousins,
from school.
we get younger brothers and sisters, I'm sorry. And, you know, so we haven't had to recruit a whole lot, but absolutely we are open to anyone.
That's cool.
Ages 11 to 17 are,
Correct.
is the age group that the girls participate on. And then MANA itself, any woman can join, any man can join, anybody that supports our mission of empowering Latinas through community service, education, and leadership.
And you know, a lot of the discussion in Albuquerque lately has been on entrepreneurship. I know that's a big part of the event coming up. You know, I think Rebecca
Yes.
certainly embodies that,
Yes.
taking over the center and really relaunching the center. You know, I think that's wonderful. But how do you guys see that in your program that's coming up? I mean, how is that going to be presented, and what are the challenges you think facing anybody, and Latina women in particular, in entrepreneurship these
Well,
days?
I don't know if you're aware of this, but one of the fastest growing segments in the business community in small business are Latina ownership, Latina entrepreneurship.
Awesome.
So it's something that we really want to promote because it's not only good for our community, but our greater community and our economy as well,
Right.
to have as many entrepreneurs as possible. They're the backbone of our American economy. So we're hoping that this event, that the people who come and women, I mean, it's open to anybody who wants to come, will hear from this dynamic panel of women
And hear the
about their
success
successes.
stories.
Yes,
Yeah.
and feel inspired and be able to walk away and say, hey, I can do that too.
Right.
Yeah.
And then who's your favorite of all of them? I know that we all know Rebecca. We put you on the spot. I know we all know Rebecca and we know what she's doing, but there are some names on that I think some of us are not really familiar with.
Right.
Who are some of the hidden gems that don't
For
get to you?
the moderator is a hidden gem. Her name is Cynthia Jaramillo, and she's vice president of the Bareilles Economic Opportunity Center at the Hispano Chamber. And I think everybody will really enjoy, meeting Cynthia. She's young, she's dynamic, she's got so much going on. Bonnie Apodaca from Sandia. This is a lady that has tremendous background, and her bio is just awesome. Bonnie is really a great example for women of all ages. Of course, Rebecca is awesome, and we also have Maria Griegos Raby.
Oh, yeah.
She's, I don't know if you know Maria, but she's a
She's
epitome
dynamic.
of an entrepreneur.
Right.
And she's dynamic and fun, and
But
you're
she's
going
been
to
a
love
UNF
meeting her.
regent. She's run several businesses.
Absolutely.
Her furniture business is still crushing it.
And of course, Lisa Kudala. I mean,
Oh, I love
everybody knows
Lisa.
Lisa Kudala.
I love
She's
Lisa,
going to be
yeah.
on too. So it's going to be a fun evening and very,
Count
as
me
I said.
in.
Oh, hope to see you
I'll
there.
be there, yeah, because Lisa's one of my favorite people, and
Yeah.
she's doing a lot of interesting stuff at UNM.
She sure is.
I know that they're the STC is having its big dinner tonight too.
Yes.
and I'm
Yes,
going to be
they
at
are.
that one
Oh,
too.
are you?
I get to
Great.
go to all these dinners.
You're a man about town.
Well, great. Well, just really quickly, how anybody from ages 11 to 17?
11 to 17.
Mm-hmm.
We do run the school year normally, although we have activities during the summer.
Okay, great. Sounds like
Check
a
out our
plan.
Facebook page, our website. It has all kinds of information.
And they're
on it.
busy tweeting this morning at My Morning
We
Brew
are.
already.
We're tweeting like crazy.
Awesome. We'll be back in a
Thank you.
couple of seconds on the Morning Brew with friends.